Okay, I wanted to do a video about the new Alpha A7 camera and the lenses that I got for it and the reason why. Here's the A7 body. I'm actually filming this with an older NEX 5N. It was my first interchangeable lens camera. I really like the smaller mirrorless design, so stepped up to the A7. Going to be doing a lot of video. So instead of getting the kit lens, I opted to get the adapter, LAEA4 adapter, that has the mirror built in. And the reason I did that is because I can then get alpha lenses or lenses made by Sigma or other manufacturers for alpha, which there are a lot more. Right now, there's only a few lenses made for the FE mount, the full frame E mount by Sony. And the ones that are made don't have a very low f-stop. It's either 2.8 or 1.8 is the lowest, and I wanted to get some things that were a little bit lower. For example, their new zoom they're coming out with is a current, it's a constant f4 through the zoom range. So for doing video, I want a lower depth of field. So this is a Sigma 24 to 70 lens, and it's a constant 2.8 aperture. So it's a pretty good sized lens compared to, I'm shooting right now with the kit lens that came on the 5N, the 18 to 55. But here's an older, this lens is almost exact same size as that kit lens, and this is the 50 millimeter 1.8 for the NEX. You can see it's the E mount, has a smaller opening. This will fit on the camera just fine, but as we all know, it will crop that image size down to 10 megapixels from the 24. So I'm just going to keep all these older lenses with the old NEX 5N for the family, and then I'm using the new lenses with the new camera. Hopefully, the only thing I am going to keep with the new camera for right now is this pancake lens. This is a little 16 millimeter E mount, and it's a 2.8. It's really nice and small, and as soon as the pancake comes out with the FE mount, that's what I'll get for just carrying around at a car show or in the city for the day with the kids or something like that. So anyway, so here is the Sigma 24 to 70 constant 2.8 aperture, good size lens, very bulky. It's the quality is great. The build is very solid, and it fits right on the LAEA4 adapter. Does a great job. Looks good, and the video quality is just amazing. I've already shot some videos with it, and the depth of field is great, and does a really good job. So that's that lens. Then I wanted something that even had a little bit more artistic ability, lower f-stop, and I got a prime 50 millimeter down to 1.4, and that is this lens right here. A little bit smaller than the zoom, but still about the same diameter. I put some Zykos protectors on there. It's a little bit smaller on the end, so here's that lens, and we'll put that on. There you go. So there is a Sigma 50 millimeter 1.4 mounted on the Sony A7 with the LAEA4 adapter. It looks good, it feels good. The LAEA4 adapter's got a built-in tripod mount, which is nice. You're not going to be pulling on the mount of the camera itself. So that's really nice. It does a good job, and that's what I've been using with the tripod when I'm shooting video. Okay, and last we will take off that lens and we'll show you for zoom work. I do a lot of work with nature photography, birds, butterflies, all that kind of thing. Family likes to go camping and do that. So we got the Sigma 50 to 500. It's 50 to 500. Aperture is 4.5 to 6.3. Optical stabilized. Setting 1 and 2 or off. You can also have autofocus on or manual focus. And then you can also lock or unlock this. So if you're carrying it around, when it's locked, it won't creep down. When you unlock it, then it will creep down. You can see how it does do that. So there it is, all the way out to 500 millimeters. It's pretty big. Comes out a long way, but the quality is just amazing. It does a great job. The reach is just phenomenal. What I had done before with the NEX5, I had this was my zoom. It was the 55 to 210, and it did a really good job. But with the APS-C sensor, 210 is more like 300, and then NEX5 does a good job with the digital zoom as well, so I could take that up to another 5x if I needed to. So 5x times 300, you're at about a 1500 millimeter. We all know that it's better to get zoom optically than digitally, so I opted to get something a little bit bigger. But compared to what I was shooting with before, compared to the new Sigma 50 to 500, I was a little shocked with the size. It's a large lens, but I can carry it. It's got a handheld carry, so you can carry it, and I carry the camera with this. So let's put it on the camera and see how it looks. There we go. So there's the Alpha 7 A7 with a 50 to 500 Sigma, as people call it, the Bigma. So does a great job. There's 50, 100, 200, 300, 400, and 500. So great setup for going outside, hiking, and you can carry it. It's a few pounds, but it's not too bad. And like I said, you don't want to carry it by the camera itself. I carry it by this handle and just have it ready to go that way. Any questions, feel free to comment on the link below, and I'll also put a link to my photography page so you can see pictures I've taken. Most of those, 98% of those, are all with this Sony NEX5N camera that I got 2 years ago. Thank you.